Kamili.Sanaa. I'm gonna be answering questions while dyeing my hair Sangria red. With the Curls Unleashed Color Blast Temporary Wax. Yeah, I ain't that bold to dye my hair all the way yet, so we just gonna try it out with the wax. The Sangria color is like a darkish red. I'm trying to give anime man character. You dig what I'm saying? I put a sticker on my Instagram the other day, and I told you guys to ask me questions, whatever y'all wanted to ask me. So that's what I'm gonna be talking about while dyeing my hair. So let's get to it. Put on a shirt I don't give a fuck about for real, because I know this is gonna get a little messy. Damn, I don't have gloves. We'll be okay. At least my nail's not done yet. I think when I put the wax in, I'm gonna braid my hair down, because right now I just took them out of some plaits I had in for like a week or two, and I love my locks in a braid out. So I think I'm gonna put the wax in and braid it up, and then I'm gonna show y'all how I look in the morning. But for now, we're just gonna get to the questions. It smells like a cologne. The fact that this is the first question. My favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter. The last anime I watched was Parasite. I don't even think I finished it. I was just on and off a lot because I was watching it while I was working. And one I'm watching right now is Blue Exorcist. Oh, one of my other favorites is Death Parade, but the one that I'm currently watching is Blue Exorcist. I think I'm gonna try to watch Bleach again, but I watched the first episode and I was like, what the fuck is this? It went into the plot as soon as it started, and I was not prepared, so I cut it off. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter, my favorite. What do you plan on doing with your future? So I'm currently right now a social work major in school. I took a year off, but I already registered for my classes. I start back school in August 16th to be exact.
Period.
But right now I'm currently a social work major and a business marketing minor. Okay, so I currently have a program in Atlanta that's built towards helping kids in destitute communities kind of learn how to heal with mental health rather than cope with it. So that's what I was using my social work major to do. It was kind of going to be geared towards my nonprofit and just going back to the South Side to help out type shit. But right now I'm a teacher at a preschool during the week. And teaching has been something that I always thought about, but I really love being around those kids now. So I'm starting to think teaching is going to be something that I do full-time during the day. Obviously, I model as well, so I plan on pursuing my career in commercial and print modeling. You know, I'm trying to beat art out this hole. I could talk about my future all day, but I don't got time for that. I got other questions to answer, so that's enough. My hand's fucked up, can't unlock it. Pretty sure you mean home. 2ATLANTA. But I mean, I came back last month? I came back last month in May. I plan on coming back in June. I know for sure I have to go back before my birthday. So it's either gonna be like early August or late July. I kinda have to talk to my photographer and the collabs that I'm going down there for to make sure that we're all on one accord. But it's most definitely gonna be before September. Who is my favorite artist? Cute little fun fact, but I'm the daughter of Jermaine Lamar Cole. Yes, his first child. I know, no autographs, please. Yeah, J. Cole is my top artist. Like, I feel like it goes without saying why. I explain it so much. I'm not even one of those fans who's like, oh, double platinum with no features. That's not why he's hard. He's hard because he's relatable, and not only is he relatable, he's a lyric, like he's an artist. Like the shit Cole be rapping about, I feel like it be going over a lot of folks' head. That's why they just label him as boring, or oh, you can only listen to him during one time of the day, or he's not, versatile like other artists. But Cole got shit that bang in the club and shit that you could play in a poetry club type shit. Like, He got shit for everybody. He got shit for your mammy. You can listen to Cole with your family. You can listen to Cole with your dude when you're trying to get all sensual. You can listen to Cole in the classroom. Like, versatility. That's what we love to see. But no, everybody just want to talk about drugs and fucking bitches. And he could do that too. It's that for me. Like, he can spit. Just get that nigga his credit. And it ain't got shit to do with him going platinum with no features. Because numbers aren't real, if we're being honest. But that's a different discussion for a different day. Long story short, Cole is harder than your favorite rapper. Point blank, period. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Like, his bodies of work, y'all thought I was done, but I'm not. If you go back and look at his bodies of work, it's just like, it's so inspirational, the story that his shit tell. Like, you can see that he was actually taking time to learn the art, appreciate the art, and attempt to master it. Like, when he first became a rapper and shit like that, like, you could tell he was new to this shit because it sounded like an industry-made project. But in Born Center, you could tell that he was trying to find his sound, and he kind of found it. And in Forest Hill, he snapped into that bit, and then from there, he just elevated and elevated and elevated. I love Cole's projects because every project of Cole's is like, I'm supposed to be putting wax in my hair. Every project of Cole's is like a story. Like, it's an actual project. It's not just a bunch of songs on the album. Like, you can listen to the you can listen to his album and get a concept, an overall theme, something that you need to be listening for. And people go back and listen to it multiple times because it's shit that you can catch. If that makes sense. Let me stop ranting about the realest. I feel like y'all already know Cole is that nigga. But other than J. Cole, my other favorite rapper, my top three: Cole, DMX, and Lauryn Hill. And yes, I said Lauryn Hill because that bitch is most definitely a rapper. Y'all don't be trying to give Lauryn Hill her credit when it comes to spitting, but she most definitely did more than singing. And I'ma stand on the hill that Lauryn Hill is a rapper if y'all gonna stand on that hill that Drake is a rapper. Oh, okay. I was just checking. If you look Lauryn Hill up, I'm pretty sure that bitch gonna say rapper by her. And if it don't, I got pressure with them too. Because Lauryn Hill can spit better than most of y'all favorite rappers out here too. But I had to put Lauryn in the top three to make my point. But Gucci Mane 4. My favorite groups: Outkast, Wu-Tang Clan, Tribe Called Quest. I bet y'all don't even know about that. Y'all don't know about that. That's that real music right there. Get into it. Do you have a boyfriend? Hell no.
To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the...
And I've never even had a boyfriend. And not even based off choice, just, I don't know. Maybe it's something wrong with me. These niggas don't like me, man. That's fine, because I barely like these niggas neither. So, they can stay where they at with him. I never had a boyfriend. When did I get into dating? Probably this year. I started actually dating, and that shit kind of fucked me up too. So, yeah, I'm straight off niggas if we're being completely honest. Yeah, never had a boyfriend. Do not have a boyfriend. I'm probably, you know, those tweets where it be like I'm real single. Like, y'all just be pretending single. I'm real single. So, check my DMs. Don't nobody even be in them ones. But I don't know why. People don't even, you know, it's weird. Because, like I said before, I know I'm not ugly. People genuinely just don't try to talk to me. Maybe that's the vibe I give off. Don't talk to me. Maybe I give off, I don't know. I don't know what I give off. Y'all tell me what y'all think I give off. Because I think I'm nice. I think I'm friendly. I really just be chilling, like, most of the time. And if I'm not talking, it's because I'm around a bunch of incompetent ass people. Like, I know y'all brains don't hold no weight because the conversation is minimal. So I'm not going to waste my time on bullshit ass conversation that I know I don't give a fuck about. Like, if it's not stimulating me, I'm not going to act like it is. And I think that's my problem when it comes not only to dating, but just to mingling, period. I'm not going to act like I give a fuck. I'm just gonna get silent. And if I get silent, that means y'all ain't got shit for me to talk about. Like, y'all not giving me no conversation, if that makes sense. And that's what a lot of folks do. A lot of folks just be in people's faces to smile and just be there, but I'm not one of them. I don't care. care. Like, and if I don't care, I'm not gonna say anything. That'd be the worst when I gotta get quiet, cause I love to talk. Ask my friends, they be telling me to shut the fuck up. If you have to ask me, why are you so silent? Why are you so quiet? Oh, you're just so chill. Like, it's one thing for me to observe, but it's another thing for me to just be quiet. And a lot of the time, it's that, cause who the fuck are y'all? And I'll try. Like, I'll observe first before I even. I'm not a bitch. I swear. I'll observe. I'll see what people around me are on to see if it's something that I could get on type shit. Like, I'm not about to pretend to be something that I'm not. So if the people in the room if I'm not comfortable with the energy in the room, I'm just gonna protect mine and I'm gonna keep it to myself. Cause you don't come by a Kamili every day. You don't come by a Kamili every century. You'll be blessed if you come by a Kamili in your lifetime, if we're being honest. So I'm not about to act like I care about something that I don't care about. Like, if you're not providing not even stimulating conversation. I hate to sound like a dweeb, but if you're not talking about shit worth talking about, like if it's something that I feel like is genuinely gonna drain my energy, like you just talking to fit in, like you ain't even trying to be yourself on some shit, you just wanna hear yourself talk, I'm not gonna be there to listen to you talk bullshit because I don't care at all, so I'm not gonna act like I do. Long story short, I do not have a boyfriend, and I've never had a boyfriend because people don't like me. Next question. The Midwest. I'll let you guess which state. All of them are white. What do you like to do for fun? I don't know what I like to do for fun. If you hang around me and if you get to know me, I'm kind of an intimate person. Like, so the shit that I consider fun is probably boring to some people, but I really just be chilling and it feels amazing to me just to connect with someone. Like, most of my friends, like, I have different friends for different things type shit. So when I'm usually hanging out, like, with my friends on some fun shit, it's not more than one or two of us. So it's a real intimate setting, if that makes sense. I.e., I don't like parties. I don't like to go to clubs for real. Yeah, I'm not a party club type of person. I'm a kick back if anything, and I barely like that because it still be too many people. I like to get high and go to the park and talk to my friends. I've been getting back into my art bag a lot lately. I've been drawing. I'm about to get some canvases so I can start practicing painting. I think I'm gonna do oil paintings or acrylic. I've been trying to debate which one I want to do. I think I'm gonna start off with acrylic, baby steps. I'm a poet, so that's fun to me a lot of the time. Being fun to me is being creative. I'll just go be creative. That's probably the most fun that I do have, is when I'm writing poetry, when I'm drawing, or when I'm coming up with an idea or concept. And it can be conversational. Like, this is shit that I would talk to my friends about. Or just talking to my friends, period. Like, that's what I like to do for fun. I like to go, I like to do shit too, like outside. I just think the shit that I consider fun is childish to most people. Like, I like to go to parks. I like to be outside. When I be saying I'm outside, I don't mean outside in the streets. I mean in some nature. Like, yoga is becoming more fun to me the more I do it. I'm not the best. I've been working on inversions. Before I just used to stretch and meditate, but like, this is the shit I find fun. I find working on myself fun. Long story short, that's kind of what I got from everything I just said. That's what's fun to me. Self-progression.
Relax.
How did you get into YouTube? I don't know. I feel like I'm still kind of getting into it. YouTube was something I always said that I was gonna do, but it was always just that, something I said. And what I started to realize about myself is, bitch, all this talking you doing, you need to put some action in. So this is me putting action in because it's about that time. Like, I feel like everything that I do, it all kind of fits. Like, I'm a model, I'm a poet, And I just feel like I have a great ass personality. I feel like I have a personality that would kind of not fit into YouTube, but it would be something that YouTube doesn't have, if that makes sense. Like, you know, kind of awkward, kind of ghetto, very cultured, not stupid, like, you know. Just gonna, you know, keep being myself and having fun to see if it's a good fit. I'm pretty sure it is, because it's kind of all just falling in line. I don't know. I don't have a lot of growth yet, but I just feel like that comes with time. So this is like what? It's not even my 10th video. Like, baby steps, girl, relax. I'm scared to do my whole head. I'm not gonna do my whole head. I'm gonna leave my edges alone. Cause how would I like lay them? I'm just gonna do up here. And if I want to do my edges, I'll just always go back and do that. Right? That makes sense. Yeah. Y'all fucking with it. Is it scary being a YouTuber? I feel like I kind of answered that with the first one. I don't even consider myself a YouTuber yet, because I feel like I haven't really tapped in yet. I'm just getting my feet wet. But this is still kind of scary. I don't know. I'm the type of person, like I said, I'm quiet. So I'm not even quiet, I'm just silent.
My phone died, so unfortunately, this is how we're gonna have to finish the video. I know I don't look as cute as I did before. It's okay though, we gonna work with it. It's scary being a YouTuber. And I feel like that kind of coincided with the last question that I was talking about, because I feel like I'm kind of not a YouTuber yet. But is it scary to get on something and, you know, actually show your true self? Yes, I feel like that's always scary, because you don't know who's going to be receptive to it. But I feel like that's why I've kind of been silent in certain rooms where I know my mind isn't on the same place as others. That's why I kind of just shut off. But it's not really scary here per se, because if you don't like what I gotta say, you can get off of my channel. Bye. Like, you don't gotta stay. Whereas if you were in a room with me, you know, that's kind of different. But I don't give a damn. We are done giving a fuck.
Relax.
Anybody has to think or say. Because who are you? Are you gonna check me? Are you paying my bills? Are you paying my tuition? Are you taking me to work? You're not doing anything that's helping me get to the next step. I'm doing that. So therefore, that's the only opinion I care about. People just want to talk shit. People just want something to talk about. So I'm gonna give them everything to talk about, and I'm gonna just do what the fuck I gotta do and be myself, because they're gonna talk regardless. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, people gonna talk regardless. And if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Ain't that what they say? So fuck a hater. For real. Fuck a hater. And a bitch. So in high school, I was the president of this marketing association for like what? Pretty much my entire high school career. I was the president of this marketing association, and we kind of branched off and did a modeling troupe as a part of, you know, like fashion marketing. So I was the president of the modeling troupe, but the modeling coach that would come in and work with the models, he was like the real deal. And he was just like, you know, Prez, you're not about to sit here and do all of this and not, you know, get on this stage too. So he kind of forced me into it, but I knew it was out of love, because he seen something in me that I just didn't see at the time. So yeah, I started modeling when I was in high school with him, and I kind of took that into college with me, and I took him into college with me as well. Met an amazing group of people that taught me a little bit more about the actual profession of modeling. So I got actual training. But unfortunately, when the pandemic hit, I didn't get to finish my training, I guess you can say. So I didn't get to, you know, continue my relationship with them, because it was when I was in college. So I moved back home and everything like that. And I kind of I just felt like just because it was the end of that road doesn't mean it was the end of what I was trying to do. Because I was having a conversation with one of my close friends one day. It was during the pandemic. And during the pandemic, when we were in quarantine for those couple of months, I was down bad. And we were having a conversation. I had wrote a poem. And it was like, Cam, read us the poem you wrote. Cam, read us the poem you wrote. Cam, we want to hear the poem. And I was just bitchy as fuck. I was like, no, like, who said I wrote a poem? Who said I was a poet? Who said any of this? Like, this is just shit I'm trying to do. I'm not any of this. I'm not a poet. I'm not a model. I don't want to walk. I don't want to write. I don't want to do none of it because I'm not any of it. And she paused and she looked me dead in my face and she was like, bro, you realize you dead ass just told us that you're nothing? Like, you saying you not this, you saying you not that, but you sit in this house all day, you write poems, and you walk with these heels on, and you practice your faces in the mirror, so what are you type shit. That's kind of, you know, what she provoked in me. Ooh, I love her. After that, I kind of really pondered on it, and when I came back home to Atlanta, it was just like, I realized this is something that I really wanted to do. Like, if you ask any of my friends, I always call my friends beautiful because they are. And not only are they beautiful, they were like art to me. Like, their emotions, their mannerisms, the way that they just lived their life, the way that they just did like normal things, even like everything, it was just artistic to me in a way. I was just like, yo, like, this frame right here can be painted on some shit. Like, bro, you're beautiful. And you know, like, not like even just looks, but their aura as well. I feel like that's what I really thought was beautiful, and that was art. And when I realized, like, yo, you that too? Like, you that too? What are you doing? And that's kind of when I really tapped in. Like, I didn't understand. I'm out here calling myself an artist. I'm doing all of these sketches. I'm doing all of these poems. I'm performing all of this stuff. But literally, my body is art too. And I've lived my life literally ashamed of my body. I've been built this way my entire life. So it didn't feel good being like 10 years old, having grown-ass men trying to hit on you, telling grown-ass women telling you, oh, you need to cover up this and that, not even knowing, you know, like, people taking my innocence for granted. I didn't know anything. I was just born with this, like, so they made me feel ashamed of it. So I went through a lot of my teenage and adult years like ashamed as fuck of how I look on some shit. But when I realized, like, yo, all of these people around me just seeing, I really feel like people seen what was in me before I could see it type shit. And some people try to, you know, have me zone in on that so I can become what they see that I can become. And some people was just like, yeah, we gotta go and get rid of this before she realized it. So we gotta go and, you know, make her want to quit. A lot of people just, they casted their insecurities on me so that I can become that. But I'm not them, you know? And that's when I really started tapping into my model bag. I don't even feel like I'm there yet, but I'm so much better. Like, if you look at the shit that I was doing a year ago, the way that I was acting a year ago, based off the shit I'm doing now, like, I'm hitting people up off collabs. I have photographers hitting me up. I know it's not, you know, where I want to be, but this isn't where I was a year ago. Like, the only people that knew I was a model was my friends. That's because I told them, like, yeah, I've been practicing. This is things that I want to do. But the difference now, I'm actually executing. I'm actually working. Like, I have work. Like, it's that. Like, you can see the progress. Like, I'm actually a model now. I got one of my things published a couple months ago type shit. Like, me and my photographer worked hard as fuck on that. And it's like so many folks are counting us out, but it feels great just to see where we're going. Like, ooh, I'm proud of him too. That's a different discussion. Ooh, I'm gonna link Young Minnie shit in the bio because that nigga is hard. You feel me? All in all, I'm proud of myself. I don't even, like I said, I don't even think I'm the model, I guess, that I want to be yet, but it's only gonna get better from here. Like, I'm just gonna continue to perfect my craft. You're gonna see me in somebody's fashion week, and you're gonna see me in somebody's catalog one of these days, and you just gonna hear Kamili.Sanaa. I just want y'all to remember, because I'm gonna pull this video back up of me talking my shit, and I want y'all to remember, I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was flip. Cause yeah, like, so many people counting me out. A lot of people don't even think I'm a model. A lot of people think I'm hideous, but you know, to each his own. Cause they're probably hideous. So, you know, whatever floats your boat. A lot of people need glasses too, so you know, it's probably a part of the issue. Get America's Best to sponsor me so these niggas quit playing with me. Because who ugly? I don't even think that I'm a model per se. I feel like I'm an artist. And I just found a way to capture my art through my body. That's a good way to put that I was saying, yeah. I just found a way to capture my art through my body the same way that I draw these pictures, the same way that I paint these pictures with my words. I can also paint pictures with my body. That's the beauty in conceptual art, like, because it could be whatever you want it to be. You just, you know, have to have an eye for art. You have to really feel, I feel like the picture, you gotta feel it. You can't just look at something and expect to see what it's supposed to be. Like, you know, it's a concept, so figure it out. Why the fuck would I not be? Me and J. Cole talk every day. J. Cole checks up on me. Me and J. Cole are family. I told y'all that's my father. I will be at Dreamville Fest, rapping every motherfucking word, and if he don't perform Pride as the devil with Lil Baby, it's gonna be an issue. If Killer Cam is gonna be there, but you know, the original Killer Cam isn't there. It's also gonna be an issue, but yes, I will be there. I'm trying to see if I can come to his concert in Atlanta, because that's gonna be my birthday month, but I don't know. It's probably gonna be a stretch, but I'm gonna try to see if I can come to that too, because it's going to be up. You know, a lot of people ask me this question, and usually I just give like my elevator pitch on some shit, like, you know, the shit that you're supposed to say. But in 10 years, I see myself with 2 degrees. After I finish this degree in early childhood education and marketing, I plan on going back for a degree in administration. Yeah, it's probably going to be talked about some more, but right now, I plan on getting a master's in administration and getting some licenses, certifications on my belt, because all of this is leading up to me just opening a school. So earlier in the video, I'm pretty sure I talked about how I had a nonprofit, how like my goal was like, that was just the overall goal, to have a nonprofit for the kids on the South Side so they could learn how to heal rather than cope with mental illness, and actually give them, you know, funding, because, you know, systematic oppression doesn't allow us to, you know, access therapists like normal kids and shit. So that was gonna be one of the things that I did with my nonprofit. But the more I say it, the more I realize, like, that's too small. I was thinking way too small when I had that idea. I feel like now we on bigger shit. Like, I see myself opening a school within the next 10 years. I see myself, I think I can get it done. Because, I mean, I'm going to be through with my undergrad in the next, like, 2 or 3 years. And right then, I'm jumping to get my master's. So within the next 10 years, I can see myself close. I'll probably work my way up in the education system, you know. I plan on going back to my city because I want to work with kids that actually deserve someone like me, no cocky shit, but deserve someone like me in their schools. Because if you are a graduate of Fulton County Schools, you know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, I'm going back to South Fulton County school system to help them out because them kids deserve better. And I'm going to learn what they're doing wrong and do it right. Not only am I going to do everything right that they did wrong, I'm going to do the shit that they did right better. Because I just feel like every kid deserves a grade A education. It doesn't matter if it's a public school system. It doesn't matter if they can't afford it. Every kid deserves to have someone that cares about them. And if that has to be in the school system, so fucking be it. But every kid that has the right to learn an actual curriculum of substance and actually learn real life shit and not have college as well forced down their throat. I just feel like every kid needs to be set up for life. And that's what my school is going to do. It's going to not only set them up for life, but it's going to work on their mental stability as well. I could talk about this shit all day, but I feel like I can do a separate video on that. Like, that's a topic within itself. Like, systematic oppression in the education system is a different type of hit. That's literally, I know y'all heard of the school to prison pipeline. Like, that's what we're about to cut. Cause fuck that. Like, we about to save all of these babies and give all of these babies futures. I'm tired of people telling children at a young age that they ain't worth a damn. Cause that shit stays with you. So yeah, within the next 10 years, I see myself flourishing with my nonprofit and my teaching career, so I can actually work on my school at that point. I also see myself in magazines. I see Kamili.Sanaa taking pictures with Naomi. I know, big dreams, big aspirations, but I see myself being a model as well. I feel like there's no reason I can't do both. And someone told me a very long time ago, you do not have to be in New York Fashion Week, but there is absolutely no reason you can't be sickening in the everyday shit that you do. And one thing about it, I'm gonna be a sickening ass teacher. I'm gonna be bad as fuck. Not like I'm not bad as fuck now, but it's gonna be a different type of bad, because that's gonna be that grown woman bad. I'm gonna be creeping into my 30s too. I can't wait to be 35. Can't wait. Relationship wise, I don't know. I don't really have a gauge on, my relationship life in the next 10 years. Because I don't know, if you know me, I don't really talk about having children. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but in 10 years, hopefully I found my twin flame. Hopefully I found the love of my life, and I can just leave these weird ass niggas alone. Hopefully, I don't gotta be married, but if I am, that's cool too. If I don't have a child, that's cool too, because I plan on being a rich auntie for a couple of years. Even though everybody thinks I'm just gonna be this big ass mother, I don't want more than 2. I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing in the next 10 years. Probably smoking, vibing. So that's all the questions you guys asked me. So I'm gonna just finish putting the wax in my hair, come back in the morning so y'all can see how this braid out turned out. So I'll talk to y'all then.
Next day.
So it's the next night. I took the braids out this morning and I went the entire day. I don't know exactly how I feel about it yet because it looks like it hasn't completely dried. I think it's because of my locks, but it's cute, I guess. I guess we're giving anime main character. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it holds up, within a week's time though. But I just like the braid out. It's almost a braid out for me. Where's the back? Yes, y'all see my earrings to go with it. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the Q&A, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check back in with me next week because we'll be posting another video. As you can see, we got things planned, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all later.